Hello, this is John Lewis, doggroomingnearme.com, coming at you with another tutorial. Today we're going to talk about what to do or where to go when you have projects that you just don't know how to do, whether it's graphics, whether you need a writer, or whether you need your website fixed. I'm going to show you where I go and all that kind of stuff. I go to elance.com, that's where we're at. You'd have to go to Elance and then sign up and then go inside. I will actually have a link below this video here where you can click the link and it'll take you over to Elance and you can get signed up. But anyways, once you get into Elance, what you need to do is post jobs. You have a big green button right here, just click on that. And when you first start, you won't have any jobs that have been done yet. And I try to be very specific with my jobs. So let's say if we want somebody to write an article, I'll say something about article needed, if I could spell it right. And I like to be very specific, like 500 word article, and then put what it's about. Like I've had people do articles for me for pet grooming and different articles like that. So whatever the niche is, so we can put pet grooming if need be. Sometimes you just don't have time to write stuff, and there are people who write better than you. And in my case, I don't particularly enjoy writing, so that's why I hire people to do writing for me. So anyways, when you post a job, you want to be very specific, have a good title, describe exactly what you want. Maybe you're going to tell them, hey, I want a 500 word article. Article needed, and then I'll just fill this out and give all the information, what maybe the topics I want it on, or the topic I want it written on, and then you go and you tell them, I kind of allude to what I'm looking for in price. Maybe I'll say something like looking for an affordable writer, hoping for a long-term relationship. So some people will write you articles cheap, just so you can get with them long-term, and then they'll sometimes start raising their rates. I've had people that's been writing for me for quite a few months now, and the rates are still the same, and it's very affordable, and they're actually from the USA, which is pretty cool. So anyways, this is a very short description. I'm just giving you some pointers here. It should be a decent sized paragraph here telling them exactly what you want. The more detailed you are, the better, the more likely you're going to get exactly what you want in the end. So so then you go down here and you're going to select what kind of work it is. So this case would be writing. If you're looking for design, you can click design, but writing, and then they have a subcategory, so whatever it is, article writing, whatever, and then specific skills. We just want them to speak English, basically. English grammar, proofreading. You can select up to 5 different skills that you want them to have. And one thing I do, and this is one thing that's good to say, usually I like to put, I'm looking for somebody that English is their first language, so that way you're not getting somebody that has broken English. So when they write, when other people are reading whatever they wrote, it just sounds like they're from India, because they are from India or wherever they're from. So writers I try to get from the U.S. if at all possible, and maybe some of the other English-speaking countries. But people in England write and speak different than we do, so that's something you have to go in and just kind of change up a little bit here and there. But you can find some good American writers, which is awesome. And again, this isn't just for writing. You can get awesome logos done. I get logos done for $40, which is dirt cheap. Other places, I mean, you're at least going to spend $100. I get WordPress people, sometimes I need fixes done on websites, and I have people $30, $40, $50. Very cheap work being done. And when it comes to logos and your websites need to be fixed and things like that, it doesn't matter what country you hire from, because you don't necessarily need them to have perfect English. As long as you can hold a good conversation with them, it's great. I've hired people for $3 an hour before to do just manual labor stuff, inserting content on a website. So yeah. So after you pick their specific skills, you're going to go down to set work arrangement. So you either say, I'm going to pay you hourly, or I'm going to pay you whatever. But I usually go by fixed price, and I always put less than 500. So mine are usually way less than 500. And then from here, you can go continue. Oops, please correct the following. Your job description is critical. Receiving. Oh yeah, see, I didn't even put 100 characters in there, so it's not letting me. Or, so let's put some more stuff. English be your first language. Also looking for someone who is an experienced pet groomer. You can put whatever you want in there. So, if you have enough content, you can hit continue. And then here you can say, feature your job host, receive better proposals. And I'm going to put no thanks. I never do the featured thing. And then once you get to this point, you're going to post your job, which I'll go ahead and post this real quick so you can see how it works. And then in here it will search for candidates, and what I like to do is I invite all, just to get the ball rolling, so then you can sort through people and find out who's the best person for the job. But I'm actually going to go in there later and delete that, because I really don't need anybody to write me anything right now. But I do have a job that's out, and I'm going to show you how I pick people. So so as soon as I go through this whole process, I click invite all, and then you'll start receiving emails of proposals from people, and just kind of look them over. What I like to do is come in here. So this is something I have going on, and I'm having I need some work done on a WordPress website, and so I'm having them bid on that, and just needs a few tweaks, and I'm going to show you kind of what I look for. Okay, first off, I don't want anybody that has no ratings. Like this person here has 0 ratings, and they might give you a really sweet deal of a price, but I don't want to risk that on this kind of a job. I would rather risk it on something smaller. If I want to save money, I would just find a different. If I want to save money on a small job, I might pick them out, but not for this kind of job. What I have going on is going to be kind of costly. As you can see, this guy's bidding $200. But so anyways, I like to see that they have ratings. And another thing I look for is in here, I like to see that they actually mention what I posted in my job offer. I like to see that that they're actually saying back to me what they just heard me tell them, so that way I know that they're a listener and on all that kind of stuff. And sometimes I find people in their proposal, they'll give you information that is very helpful, like I think you should do this, or whatever. And those are the kind of people I look for, because I know that they are really wanting to help me. Either that, or they're doing a really good job acting like they do, and either way. So so I like to look at that. I like to see how many jobs they've done. I like to read their reviews and see, how many reviews have they done, and so, or how many jobs have they done, and what kind of reviews did they get. So this one person said he did great with everything, but cost was not in the ballpark that they thought. And so then you have so this guy has a lot of good reviews, and I like to read through them and kind of see what they're saying, and you can get a feel for a person and see if they're the right person for the job. But I'm not interested in him because he doesn't talk about my project really in here. He just says, hey, a time frame within 3 days. Sounds like he's in a rush. Maybe he's just throwing a bid out there, and a lot of people do. They just copy and paste their bids and stuff. So I'm looking for somebody that really understands what I'm telling them. So I've read your job posting. I understand what you need to be done. Please let me know if you have any questions. I will look forward to hear from him. So this guy still didn't say anything. Decent price, but no. This guy, no reviews. This girl, no reviews. And no reviews. This guy has a 4.8, and hello, I can fix these issues. I have great experience with. At least he said I can fix these issues. That's in his favor slightly, and he has 93 jobs. That's pretty good. So I would be interested to see why he has 4.8, which 4.8 is still pretty good. This guy here, hi there. I checked the site, and he says the URL. I can create the child theme and fix the items you mentioned. These are mainly responsive issues, and I can fix them with perfection. See, this guy is very straight to the point, so it makes me feel like, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about. And I would just look over his reviews and stuff. Do I want to pay $250 for this job? I don't know, but I'll think it through and kind of look at stuff. This guy said this schedule wasn't on time, responsive, so he's not answering his emails maybe as much as this person likes. But sometimes people who give reviews are just, jerks, and they're not really friendly people. So you just kind of weed through them and see. But if you see a repeating pattern, okay, this guy just isn't on schedule, then you might reconsider using him. So he's got schedule responsive, so you see that. But sometimes people improve, and yeah. So you're just looking for a good rating basically, and you want to make sure that this person understands what you want. You can even message them and say, hey, I got your proposal. Is this what you're thinking? Are you thinking the same thing I'm thinking? You just want to make sure you're on the same page. And I usually don't have I usually don't have like a certain time I want things done by. Sometimes I do, sometimes I'm in a hurry, but other times not. So I don't care about how long it takes, as long as it gets done within the next week or two or something like that. But anyways, another thing that you can do while you're reading through here is say, okay, I like this guy. Let's rate the proposal. So I can say I'll give him, like, let's say 5 stars. And as I read through these, let's go to these other ones. And you can get rid of these. You can collapse or hide the proposal. I just want to hide that because I'm not even interested. Not interested, hide. And this will help you to sort through them. Please let me know if you have any questions. Again, that one would probably, well, we'll look at him some more. Maybe because he has a good price. So you can hide these so that way you can sort through them, because you'll keep getting more and more people submitting job offers or as proposals. I mean, sorry. See, it starts getting around 11 o'clock and my brain starts shutting off because I need to go to sleep. Yeah. So, anyways, that's how I do it. I find somebody, and then whoever I find that I really like, I select them, and then I go from there. And usually you have to put the money in escrow. So if it's $200 or whatever, or if it's logo for $40, you just put $40 in escrow. You have to set up your credit card on here. And Elance has been around for a long time. They're very very popular, very sound business. You don't have to worry about I mean, everywhere you go, hackers can get you, but they're not spammers and they're scammers. It's a good, legit business to run your stuff through. And I have found Elance to be one of the most cost-effective ways of getting things done on the web when there are things that I don't know how to fix. So now this one is a good one. It says issues related to Android or responsive welcome page text needs to be managed through editor. So this one's actually saying what I want. They have 5.0 and 143 jobs, and they're gonna do it for $150, and they say they can do it within 1 day. If that's true, that's good. So I'd read through those and see, but I'm gonna have that proposal up there. So hide this guy. So anyways, I just sort through these, and then once I find them, select them. You insert your money through escrow, put your money in there, and then they do the job, and then you release it whenever they're done and it's to your satisfaction. They won't get the money until the job is done, and then if you ever have issues, you can go into you can contact Elance and go through arbitration or whatever, and I've never had to do that. Most of the stuff I'm doing is really low dollar stuff anyway. So yeah, so this is Elance. Thank you for watching. This is how you use it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. But again, link down below to Elance. Just click on that. It'll send you right over to Elance, and you can get started. And again, if you need any help with anything, just ask. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Be blessed. Thanks. Bye.